But you're not going to stand here and holler and yell and disrespect me and think I'm going to do something for you.
Have I disrespected him? I ain't said nothing wrong, but other than I gave you a $5 bill.
Okay, step to the side, please.
Pay attention. That's not my
pay attention to nothing
problem.
because you hadn't been coming up here throwing all this stuff up here. Like you don't want this, I don't want that. You will confuse anybody with that thing. Get out of the way, please. You can stay right there arguing if you want to. The police get here, you're the one going to be escorted out the premises.
Fried chicken restaurant. This one caught on camera in Columbia, Tennessee. It's now the subject of a police investigation. Witnesses say it began earlier inside the Popeyes when the woman was disputing a charge on her bill. A heated argument began between the customer and several Popeyes employees.
You at McDonald's.
Oh, damn, I should have kept going with that.
I'm gonna like that stupid Come outside.
Oh, man, come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Y'all tripping now, guys.
I got a question, family. Have we as a society given up on good customer service? And are we now normalizing bad behavior? Let's face it, family. Customer service is almost a thing of the past. If it wasn't for Chick-fil-A, this current generation wouldn't know what customer service looked like. Yeah, I know we all have our bad days at work and may come across a little rude and unpleasant at times. I mean, we are imperfect human beings. And quite frankly, it's not always easy keeping up that work act. You know, that smiley face, hi Bob, hello Susie, happy-go-lucky type act. That tap dancing act. I get it. Sometimes we just don't feel like dealing with the public's rude, indecisive, and sometimes aggressive ways. But man, cussing out customers? Throwing drinks in customer faces? And in some cases, body slamming them? Come on, man. That seems a little extreme, don't you think? There was a time when that kind of behavior was unheard of, let alone tolerated. Now, I'm sure there were a few isolated incidents when a customer service worker got out of body, but it wasn't as common as it is today. You see, back in the day, good customer service was the norm. People were more patient with one another and were able to tolerate more than they can today. Do y'all remember walking up to the counter at a fast food restaurant and hearing the cashier utter that famous phrase,
"Welcome to McDonald's, may I take your order?"
with a big fat Dougie Fresh smile on their face? Okay, the smile may not have always come with the greeting, but you catch my drift. Or walking into a department store and before you can cross the threshold good enough, a sales associate would greet you and ask you,
"Do you need help finding anything?"
Now you walk into a department store and all the sales associates are standing around talking to one another and playing on their phones and playing pin the tail on the donkey and trying to avoid eye contact with you at all costs. Back in the day, shopping for shoes was an event. It was an experience. You know what I mean? I can recall my pops taking me to the shoe store to buy me a pair of school shoes. And my pops was very particular about the quality of the shoe. He had to know, was it real leather, hard leather, soft leather, the thickness of the sole of the shoe. So the salesman had to be on point with it. And there was no surprise that he knew all the stats. You see, they were built differently back then. He knew the type of leather, where it originated from, the maker of the shoe, and was it handmade or machine made? And on top of all of that, he was attentive and energetic. My pops and I would pick out shoes, and with a brisk walk, the salesman would go to the back of the store and bring back 2 to 3 boxes of shoes for me to try on. With his help, of course. Yeah, that's right. They helped you try your shoes on back then. They would sit on a small stool, prop your foot on the front of it, place the shoe on your foot. If they were dress shoes, they would use a shoe horn to slide your foot right in there. Oh, and did I mention they would lace up the shoes for you? Now that's what we call customer service. Not today. Today, if you're shopping for shoes, the so-called salesman or salesperson will ask you your shoe size, go to the back and get them, hand them to you, and tell you to try them on. By yourself, of course. And that's if they have a salesman in the store at all. Or a salesperson, excuse me. Most shoe stores today, you just walk in there, pick from a sea of boxes that are stacked up on the floor, take it to the cashier and give them an arm and one of your legs, and you can walk right out of the store with a brand new pair of shoes and maybe a black eye to go with them. Well, it all depends on how good or bad the cashier day is going. Anyway, this was just a thought. Until next time, keep your head on a swivel. And what do you think? Do you think good customer service is a thing of the past?
Or do you believe these are just the signs of the times?
Let me know in the comments. I'm your man, Tone Wrong, and I'm out this cat.